Hi YouTube, sorry it's been a while since my last video, but I've had a few problems preparing for this one. I've got a treat for you today, another Sega system, Dreamcast. Been waiting for this system for quite a while, like the Saturn. And I'll just briefly explain why it took me such a while. Basically, after my Saturn review, I decided that I was going to take some time to look for a Dreamcast, and I had no trouble finding one. I'm embarrassed to say this, but I kind of found one for a tenner, a cash generator, and that didn't work. That didn't work at all. And I found a pretty nice boxed one, so I bought that instead. So that's basically why. So this system, it was the successor to the Dreamcast. It's the first 128-bit system, and it was the first console with proper internet capabilities out of the box. So you could basically hook this up to your phone line and it would give you online multiplayer. This is the first console to do that out of the box. And you also got this with an internet browsing disc. So this is a 128-bit system, and I got the box, and here's some, got the box, and here's some technical specs on the back. Says it has an Hitachi SH4 RISC processor. So it's basically a 128-bit 3D engine, NEC CL-X2 graphics processor, Yamaha 64-channel sound processor, custom GD-ROM technology, 1 GB storage, networking capability. And what you did was you basically got a modem with this console that you could just plug into the back, and it would give you, you got an internet browsing disc, and you could play online multiplayer all over. I think it might have been all over the world, I'm not sure. This system was released in Japan in November 1998, US 99, Europe 99 as well. And you can tell by the dates again that this was literally months before the PlayStation 2. Now this unfortunately got killed off by it because of a few things. Like this system, the PlayStation 2 supported online multiplayer, but this did not support broadband, and that did first console to support broadband. Also, these are one of the new GD-ROM drives in it as well, but the PlayStation had a DVD drive, so it meant PlayStation had more storage. Also, it was the really impressive sales of the PlayStation 1 which really got off to a good start, which is a shame. But the PS2, I don't think, it didn't come with a modem out of the box though. It's one good thing. Which I suppose the PlayStation 2 is a little bit better, because I think you've got quite expensive phone bills for having this online, because it's on old dial-up. Got your disc tray. This system is really impressively small actually, it's quite heavy though. It's a good system. The controller, very different from your Sega Mega Drive / Genesis or Saturn controller. Totally different shape, totally new design. And this weird thing screen at the top of the controller, I'll show you this. This is quite special. Dreamcast visual memory unit. Now this was an accessory that was sold separately. Now what this was basically a memory card, but the thing is you could download little portable, or you could download games for this visual memory unit, and I think that's a really good feature, so you could just take this with you and play games, basically like Game Boy. Really special. I don't think Sega copied this a bit from Sony, because in Japan they released something called the Sony Pocket Station, and it was just basically this but for the PlayStation. I don't think quite a few Japanese games support it, I think, but not a lot of US or European games. I think one of the Final Fantasy games supports it in the US and Europe. I think that bit's really special. So this was unfortunately killed off by the PlayStation 2 because, probably mainly because of its DVD format. This could play, the PlayStation couldn't, the PlayStation could play DVDs as well. This couldn't. This didn't have a DVD drive in it, which is a shame. You can get, these are the accessories. You get a visual memory unit, controller of course, racing controller, so steering wheel, an arcade stick and a light gun. There are quite a few arcade conversions on the system. I'm going to show you one right after I upload this and I make a video of that. It's a confidential mission. Unfortunately, that's an arcade shoot. Unfortunately, I don't have the light gun, so I just have to make do with that. It's playable though. So another good system from Sega which didn't really catch on that good. It's like the Saturn. Got killed off by the PlayStation Nintendo 64, whereas this got killed off by the PlayStation 2. I suppose, no, actually, because, well, the Xbox and the GameCube came out after this was dead. This was gone. So it didn't last that long. I think it would have been only lasted a couple of years from the European and American release. It's a shame it didn't last longer. I think that's just about it. So take care, YouTube. Sorry this has been so late, but that's just how it is.